Hello everyone, it's great to be here. My name is Lola Oduba and the program, of course, is being aired by the Public Complaints Commission. That's the Ombudsman's Radio. Today we have a special delegation who have come, of course, to do an oversight visit to the Public Complaints Commission. They are the Senate Committee on Ethics, Privileges and Public Petitions. Of course, this has been headed by the committee chairman, that's distinguished Senator Imaswen. Together, we're going to look at what this visit is all about, and we're going to, of course, be transmitting to you every detail of this special occasion. Of course, the chairman of the occasion, you know, is the Honorable Chief Commissioner, Honorable Bashir Abubakar, MFR. Together, let's wait and see what the distinguished senators and, of course, his team have come to do at the commission. See you again soon.
Speak for the people, we no go fear. Public Complaints Commission, we there. When you get problem, no need to hide. We go fight for you, stand by your side. We go make them right for the people. We know they tire. Public Complaints Commission, we dey rise higher. From the city to the village, we dey bring them close. Your rights stay important, no matter who you know. If you get complaints, no need to fear. Public Complaints Commission, we dey rise higher.
Nigeria, we our own dear native land. No tribes and tongues may differ. In brotherhood we stand. Nigerians all are proud to serve our sovereign motherland. Almighty God, ruler of heaven and earth, we beseech thee to inspire and guide all our counsels and actions, so that we may always walk in the path of justice, love, and charity to one another. Help us by grace to do only those things that will promote the unity, happiness, and prosperity of Nigeria. Amen.
The chairman here, distinguished Senator Neda Imaswen. Sir, you're welcome, sir. And the committee chairman, you're all welcome to the Public Complaints Commission. So, receiving here this afternoon as the Chief Commissioner of the Public Complaints Commission, who serves also as the Deputy Secretary General of the African Ombudsman and Mediators Association, AOMA, ladies and gentlemen, the Ombudsman of the Federation, Honorable Bashir Abubakar, MFR. Thank you very much. We also have the management staff here to receive you by the immediate right of the Honorable Chief, the Secretary to the Commission, Aisha Ali. Next is the Chief of Staff to the Honorable Chief, Barrister Dr. Hassan Mohamed Lawan. So you're welcome, sir. We also have here with us the Director of Legal, Barrister Funsha Dari. So you're welcome, sir. We also have here with us the Director of Finance and Accounts, Mrs. Linda Audu. Madam, you're welcome. We also have here with us the Director of Public Sector Investigation Department of the Commission, Mrs. Edna Egopa. Madam, you're welcome. We also have with us the Director of Procurement here, Mr. Abdulaziz Abdullah. So you're welcome. We also have here with us the Director of Administration, Mr. Elsby Karatu. So you're welcome. We also have the Director here with us, ICT and Planning Research and Statistics, Mrs. Then you go, Madam, you're welcome. And we have the Director of Projects, Mr. Sunday Bakari. Madam, you're welcome. Thank you very much, sir.
My respected colleagues, our hosts, my name is Mustafa Agit. I represent Jigawa Southwest, a member of this committee.
Let's go around together.
My name is Senator Ikwe Joseph, representing the good people of those Central District.
Mr. Chairman, colleagues, and the management of PCC, I'm Engineer Patrick C. Dubois, Senate representing in Monument. Thank you.
Chairman, distinguished colleagues, boss, my name is Senator Amino Abbas, Senator of Great Adamawa Central, Adamawa State, a member of the committee. Mr. Chairman, good afternoon, everybody. Shoaib Afolabi Salisu is my name, Senator representing Ogun Central Senatorial District. I'm proudly from the Gateway State.
Thank you, Mr. Chairman, distinguished colleagues. My name is Senator Ibrahim Kali. I represent Kaduna North Senatorial District of Kaduna State, the Vice Chairman of this committee. Thank you.
Distinguished colleagues, my Vice Chairman and our host, my name is Senator Neda Imasue. I represent Edo South Senatorial District. I'm the chairman of this committee. Thank you.
Distinguished Senator Neda Imasue, the chairman, Senate Committee on Ethics, Privileges, and Public Commission, Petitions. Our very special August visitors, distinguished senators here present. The clerk, my very able directors and supporting staff here, the media. It is our great honor having you in our midst this afternoon. Perhaps this is the first time I'm receiving this very, very heavy committee that is saddled with the responsibility of an oversight function on our commission. It is with honor and deep sense of duty that on behalf of the 37 federal commissions, management and staff of the Public Complaints Commission, I welcome you to the commission. Your visit today is not only a demonstration of legislative oversight, but also an affirmation of the Senate's unwavering commitment to good governance, accountability, and the rule of law. Principles that lie at the very heart of our mandate as Nigeria's ombudsman. The Public Complaints Commission was established in 1975 following the recommendations of the late John Okuta Odoji's Public Service Review Panel of 1974. The intent was to create a mechanism through which citizens could seek redress against maladministration, injustice, and abuse of office within public institutions. The establishment instruments Decree number 37 of 1975, now Public Complaints Commission Act, the 37 Law of the Federation of Nigeria 2004, has since been entrenched in our Constitution under Section 315, subsection 5B of the 1999 Constitution as amended, securing its permanence in Nigeria's democratic architecture. The Commission's mandate is clear and people-centered. We
We investigate complaints of administrative injustice, abuse of office, bureaucratic impunity, and maladministration in public and private organizations that provide public services. We promote alternative dispute resolution, ADR, administrative accountability, and transparency in governance, thereby serving as a bridge between citizens and government. Originally, an executive body under the President, the PCC was in 2020 placed under the supervisory jurisdiction of the National Assembly to bring its operation closer to the people as obtainable worldwide. Although it operates independently, the oversight functions by the National Assembly ensures accountability and additional strength to the Commission. The PCC operates as a nationwide institution with a federal presence in all the 36 states and the Federal Capital Territory, headed by Honorable Federal Commissioners. The headquarters is headed by the Honorable Chief Commissioner, the Secretary to the Commission, and the management team. Similarly, the Honorable Federal Commissioner heads the state's offices, supported by directors and other state management teams. These state offices handle public complaints locally under the supervision of the headquarters, where necessary. This ensures that justice and redress are accessible to the citizens at the grassroots. Distinguished senators, you can recall that during the inauguration of the current management headed by myself, along with 37 other federal commissioners, the President of the Senate, distinguished Senate President Godswill Akpabio, GCOM, made some pointers specifically addressed to me on the challenges facing the Commission and requested me to immediately address those challenges. I'm happy to inform you that a team of 6 federal commissioners selected by their respective geopolitical federal commissioners and supported by my chief of staff have done an excellent investigation into all the allegations that led to unrest in the Commission and have equally identified solutions based on the findings of the committees. The report of which I have forwarded to the President of the Senate on the 14th of November 2024. A copy sent to the Speaker, House of Representatives. I'm equally happy to inform you that most of these problems have been resolved except those that relate to the Presidency and the National Assembly. We face a legislative challenge that calls for your urgent attention in these areas as captured in the Public Complaints Commissions Act. Such issues are the qualifications for appointment of commissioners, tenure of office for commissioners from 3 years to 5 years and 1 term, provisions relating to appointment of secretary to the commission, meeting of the chief commissioner with other commissioners 4 times in a calendar year, grounds for removal of commissioners, removal of limitation relating to investigation of armed forces and the police, recognition and enforcement of the decisions of the Commission, power to prosecute, power to make regulations and conditions of service for staff, review of penalties for offenses committed in the investigation process, and last, provisions relating to whistleblowing. The confidence I have is that the concept of the PCC Act has been well captured under the relief of agenda of Mr. President, particularly point number 6 on the adherence to the rule of law and the fight against corruption. While the mandate of other relevant agencies is specific, PCC mandate is generic in the sense that we can receive any type of petition or complaint, and the relevant section provides for referral of cases outside our mandate to the appropriate agency of government, as well as requests for feedback on the outcome. New reforms to the Commission. Discipline. In order to protect government secrecy and ensure stability, one staff of the Commission was issued a dismissal after a thorough investigation by the Commission, which found him guilty for divulging sensitive information on one of the social media platforms. The Commission does not compromise on work ethics and values. Industrial harmony. The relationship between the current management and industrial union has been cordial in the last 1 year. The executive members of the labor unions had tendered a letter of apology to the National Assembly on the unfortunate incidences that occurred, which led to the closure of the Commission for about 3 weeks and the subsequent demonstration to the National Assembly by members of staff. Congratulatory messages have been pouring in on the peaceful atmosphere currently being enjoyed in the Commission without any rancor in the last 1 year. Accountability. In order to maintain full accountability and transparency, I issued a circular to all departments in the headquarters and state offices on the autonomy of auditors, both external and internal, to which I directed that they be provided with free access to all requests, including access to documents within the scope of their mandate. Similarly, another circular I issued directed that any formal request must be supported by the relevant institutional provision and excellent group. In addition, I personally fund my private trips and engagements, while official trips have been tremendously cut down despite the several invitations for official engagements from international ombudsman bodies. The organization of management. The composition of the management in PCC headquarters is having an all-inclusive representation from the 6 geopolitical zones. A monthly management meeting has been introduced for the purpose of synergy between all management members, and it has also been extended to include officers on grade level 14. The plenary meetings of commissioners is convened quarterly in the headquarters, where crucial matters relating to the operations of the commission are discussed, matters that relate to all state offices and the headquarters. Relationship with the National Assembly. The relationship between the Commission and our leaders in the National Assembly has been very cordial and respectful. However, due to the exigencies of the responsibility of the office of the 2 chairmen of the respective committees that have PCC as part of their oversight function, I sometimes do not get easy access to them, but I can assure you that we are in constant touch and synergy. Creation of External Relations Unit. The creation of this unit was as a result of the advice from a distinguished senator to the Commission on the importance of having an external relations unit which will give room for synergy with foreign organizations that could support the activities of the Commission to actualize its objectives. Challenges facing the Commission. Distinguished senators, as an institution that serves as the voice of the voiceless, we have learned to confront our challenges with honesty and resolve. The Public Complaints Commission's vision of delivering justice for all remains unshaken. The realities we face daily call for urgent and strategic intervention. Our first and perhaps most pressing challenge is human resource development. With a workforce of over 4,000 officers spread across the nation, the demand for continuous training and capacity building has far outpaced available resources. Many of our investigators, legal officers, administrative and support staff require targeted exposure to modern investigative techniques, digital case management systems, alternative dispute resolution methods, and ICT-driven governance tools. The absence of structured and continuous professional development has at times affected the speed and depth of our investigations. Our staff possesses immense passion and dedication. The passion must be matched with skills, tools, and training to produce constant excellence. Closely linked to this is the issue of office accommodation and workforce limitations. The Commission's headquarters and most state offices were built decades ago for a smaller workforce. Today, these facilities have become severely inadequate. In some locations, officers share workstations while others work from makeshift spaces that do not support concentration or confidentiality. The shortage of furniture and essential office utilities compounds the strain, making it increasingly difficult to maintain operational efficiency and staff morale. Mobility and logistics present another major constraint. Our honorable federal commissioners, directors, and field investigators require reliable vehicles to conduct prompt investigations across the country. Secretary, you didn't put that. I don't have vehicle here. The current shortage of utility vehicles has resulted in delays in responding to public complaints, thereby weakening citizens' confidence in our ability to act swiftly and effectively. Equally important is the challenge of inadequate working tools, ICT infrastructure. Many of our computers, printers, and communication devices have long exceeded their lifespan. In a digital era where efficiency depends on technology, the Commission struggles with systems, limited access to secure databases, and intermittent power supply. Frequent blackouts at both headquarters and state offices force reliance on aging generators with high maintenance costs. While solar energy presents a sustainable solution, the initial capital outlay has remained a hurdle due to budgetary limitations. The challenge of funding stands at the heart of all ours. The Commission has an approved intervention fund for 40 billion naira by the National Assembly, but accessing these funds has been encumbered by procedural delays. Meanwhile, our liabilities continue to mount, now totaling 16.66 billion naira, representing unpaid staff entitlements, promotion arrears, wage adjustments, cornless arrears, minimum wage differentials, and pending capital commitments. These are not mere figures on paper. They represent obligations owed to hardworking Nigerians who keep this institution alive. Every delay in meeting these commitments affects morale, productivity, and ultimately the confidence of the citizens we serve. We also face legislative challenge that calls for your urgent attention in these areas as captured in the Act. The Public Complaints Commission Act, which remains the legal foundation of our operation, prescribes a maximum of 500 naira for individuals, fine of 500 naira for individuals or entities that defy the Commission's summons or obstruct its investigations. In today's reality, this amount is neither deterrent nor relevant. It diminishes the authority of the Ombudsman and emboldens non-compliance. We therefore appeal for the urgent review and amendment of this provision to strengthen the Commission's enforcement powers in line with contemporary governance standards. Finally, Mr. Chairman, there is the challenge of public awareness and perception. While the Commission has made strides in revitalizing its media and outreach efforts, many Nigerians, especially in rural areas, are still unaware of their right to approach the Ombudsman when faced with administrative injustice. Greater public enlightenment coupled with digital accessibility will help bridge this gap and bring justice closer to the people. Distinguished senators, these challenges are not insurmountable. They are the growing pains of an institution evolving towards excellence. With their continued oversight, advocacy, and partnership, we can turn each challenge into a milestone, strengthening this commission into a model ombudsman institution that Nigeria and Africa can be proud of. Distinguished senators, permit me to state plainly and respectfully, if the National Assembly, any of its committees or honorable members have petitions, matters, or administrative concerns that require independent investigation, review, or mediation, the Public Complaints Commission stands ready to act. Bring those matters to us. We will investigate promptly, impartially, and professionally. And where necessary, we will refer criminal matters to the appropriate agencies. In short, the PCC is your investigative partner in pursuit of administrative justice. Your legislative oversight has been instrumental in repositioning the Commission, and we pledge our sustained cooperation in advancing the Senate's broader vision for justice and ethical governance in Nigeria. Distinguished honorable members, we are not here to lament, but to seek partnership. The oversight function of the National Assembly is crucial, not only for accountability, but also for institutional strengthening. We therefore appeal for your continued advocacy towards timely release and access to our intervention fund, upward review of our annual budgetary allocation, support for staff training and development, provision of vehicles and working tools, and sustained investment in ICT infrastructure and solar power systems. The Public Complaints Commission stands ready to collaborate with the Senate in driving administrative justice, improving service delivery, and restoring citizens' confidence in government institutions. In closing, let me say this: every complaint we receive represents a citizen who still believes that government can be fair, and that justice is responsible without fear or favor. That belief is what keeps us going. We remain steadfast in our duty to serve with integrity, professionalism, and compassion. With our continued partnership, the Commission will not only endure but strive as a model ombudsman institution in Africa. Once again, on behalf of the entire Federal Commissioners, management, staff of the Commission, I thank you most sincerely for your visit, your time, and your steadfast commitment to good governance in Nigeria. Chairman, distinguished senators, thank you so much for blessing us with this your visit. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Chairman, for this erudite and very explicit welcome address that truly captures the essence as the Commission. We thank you for the work that you're doing. We actually became very patient to have you read through all of this because we are comfortable sitting here. I think I was speaking the minds of my colleagues. But it's a well put together document and we'll take note of the points you've highlighted like you truly said, when we collaborate, then we'll have results. And that's exactly what the mission is all about. But going straight to the program as to why we're here, as you captured rightly, we are here on oversight function. The oversight function is one of those requirements as senators to do in performing their duties as senators. We have been out since morning. We visited CCB, Code of Conduct Bureau, CCT, Code of Conduct Tribunal, and lastly for today is the PCC, which is Public Complaint Commission. These three commissions are under our purview of oversight. I think PCC is doing a lot better than the other two. Doing a lot better. By the time my colleagues speak on this matter, because I've heard one of them says that this is the best of the three. But I will let him say it himself. But that is quite remarkable. And again, we thank you for this representation and for what you do for the country. Going right into the program, we want to see your 2025 budget performance, and indeed your 2024 if you have it, because we know that it's still running concurrently. We want to know your capital project, either completed or ongoing. We'd like to see, and if you don't have it, to urge you to quickly put together your 2026 budget proposal so that we can sit and discuss it more before the period of budget defense, so that we'll be able to defend the budget and see how we can help in that direction. We also would like to see your updated nominal roll. That's started to see how much it has complied or it complies with the law. And then in your speech, I think we heard some of your challenges, one of which is to help to increase your budget allocation so that you will do more than you're doing now. We are aware that the Public Complaint Commission is in all the 36 states and federal capital, plus these headquarters. And we know that you have staff all over the place, and we know the kind of work you do. And we also know that for you to actualize optimally what you're expected to do, that all hands has to be on deck, and you will have the necessary resources to enable you to do that. So these are the things we want to discuss, and so that we don't waste so much time, we will go into an executive section.
We are with the distinguished Senator Emma Swen. Good to have you in the Public Complaints Commission, sir.
Thank you.
So, what are the key objectives of this oversight visit?
Well, thank you so very much. First of all, it's one of our mandates to oversight agencies, ministries, and each committee. And PCC, Public Complaint Commission, CCT, Code of Conduct Tribunal, CCP, Code of Conduct Bureau is under ethics, privileges, and corporations. Also, we are here to oversight some of the things we look at is budgetary performances, the releases, both agencies, and again to also listen to the challenges that they face and look for an amicable way to see how we can help to ameliorate that's the social
And how would you assess your visit so far, especially with all of this that you have enumerated out?
Well, PCC has done so well. Like I said, I think they're kind of lucky because they enjoy the first night charge, and so better than the other two agencies or commissions that we went to. Their releases are better here, a lot better than the other ones, and so they have more money to work with. It shows. You see that they are doing a lot of work. We also understand they are spread. They are in all the 32 states and the federal capital, including this edifice as well. And so, given what they do, and given what they are doing, we are very satisfied with this.
Fantastic. How would you assess the Commission's performance, especially with the new invigorated leadership that it enjoys right now?
I'll say fabulous.
Thank you.
Thank you.
In case you're just joining us, of course, we'll be speaking with distinguished Senator Imasuen, and they've just come to the Public Complaints Commission on an oversight function to the Commission. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Thank you. We are with the Honorable Chief Commissioner of the Public Complaints Commission. Sir, it's good to have you.
Thank you, Lola.
Yes, the senators have just come from the National Assembly on an oversight visit to the Commission. How would you think their impression of your leadership has been?
Thank you so much for this question. One, you have to understand that Public Complaints Commission is one of the offshoots of the oversight function to verify the activities of your stewardship. I look at it as something that is very important. To answer your question directly, the comment of the leadership of the Senate through the Committee on Ethics, Privileges and Public Complaints is overwhelmingly very interesting.
Yes.
The applause was just beyond what you can expect. And it is something that all the management staff were happy about. The commendation is excellent and we are encouraged. We look at their visit as so important because we have to have that synergy. We have so many issues. They have gone through what we have achieved so far, and they were surprised from the achievement so far in the last 1 year. And of course, we seize the opportunity also explore all our challenges and they are very, very much ready to come to our aid. So I believe their coming is worth having them around us.
Fantastic.
Thank you.
Now, so going forward now, how do you see the relationship between the National Assembly and the Commission even further evolving?
You see, the Senate Committee on Ethics, Privileges and Public Petitions have already viewed the activities of the Commission in the conference room. And even before they came here, I'm so happy some of them have said they have gone through our websites. They have seen the tremendous changes. The performance evaluation is excellent. And they are ready to even help us to amend our act. The level of understanding and synergy is very good. They have identified our staff strength. They have identified our scope, that is in terms of spread. We are in all the 36 states of the Federation, including FCT. And so far we have covered almost 300 out of the 774 local governments in the whole Federation. And we are targeting to cover all the local governments of the Federation, the 774, before the end of my tenure, God's willing.
Amen.
They have been briefed, and some of them have confirmed on the number of cases received the last 1 year by the Commission is equivalent to, you'll be surprised, about the number of cases received by the Commission in the last 10 years. And we have been able to receive that in 1 year. Now, handling such cases, evaluation, and settling all those cases is what matters. We need to get that resources, and I'm sure the National Assembly with the presidency will come to our aid very, very soon.
Thank you very much, sir. And of course, as you continue to transform the Public Complaints Commission, you can be sure that you have everyone just supporting and praying for you to succeed at the end of the day.
Thank you so much.
Thank you very much, sir. Well, you just heard it. Of course, the Honorable Commissioner, that's the Honorable Chief Commissioner of the Public Complaints Commission, has just enumerated the importance of the visit of the National Assembly to the Commission. It's been what it's been like, and you've heard it, you've seen it all, and you can see the National Assembly is impressed with the performances of the Commission. Welcome back, and of course you've heard us talk to the committee chairman, that's of course on the oversight visit to the Public Complaints Commission. That's distinguished Senator Imaswen, who led his team to the Public Complaints Commission to do an oversight visit to the Public Complaints Commission. You've also heard us talk to the Honorable Chief Commissioner, Honorable Bashir Abubakar, and of particular interest is the fact that the distinguished senator mentioned the fact that the Commission was doing incredibly well and performing beyond its expectations, is delivering its services free of charge to Nigerians. It's been my pleasure to have brought this program to you today. My name is Lola Oduba. Keep on watching the Ombudsman's Radio.